전지입니다. 만났어? 반갑습니다. Hello guys, welcome back to Indian Chingu. So this video is going to be super exciting because in this video I'm going to introduce you a festival where excitement, hope and love is palpable, and you know what, all are welcome to attend whether Buddhist or not. This is one of the most beautiful events to see each spring in Korea, that is Lotus Lantern Festival. So in this video, I will be explaining everything that you need to know about this festival. So don't forget to watch the video till the end. Let's go! When is the Lotus Lantern Festival in Seoul? This year in 2023, the Lotus Lantern Festival in Seoul will take place from May 11th to May 28th, 2023. So let me give you a brief history about Buddhism. Buddhism was first introduced to Korea in 372, a time when the main religion was shamanism. The Lotus Lantern goes back to the Three Kingdoms period when it was recorded that royals admired the Lotus Lantern shape of the colorful lanterns they saw. King Chongmun and Queen Jinsong visited Hwangryongsa Temple just to admire the beautiful Lotus Lanterns there. During the Goryeo period, when Buddhism became the state religion, the royals were patrons to Lotus Lantern events, and by the Joseon dynasty, the last dynasty in Korean history, the Lotus Lantern event was transformed into a New Year's tradition that has survived until today. Here are some of the temples to visit before Buddha's birthday. Number 1 comes Sugoksa Temple. This is the only golden temple located in Seoul and it's really absolutely stunning, especially in the spring season when the Lotus Lanterns are hung. This temple is extremely unique, so go if you are beginning to feel like if you have seen one temple. You have seen them all. Located in the Unpyeonggu, it's off the beaten path, and that's all I will say about this temple. Number 2 comes Bongwonsa Temple. This is one of the beautiful temples in Seoul and it is often overlooked by tourists. So if you have a visit, at least know you will probably enjoy most of the scenery by yourself. Not far from Yonsei University and the artsy district of Hongdae. This temple was originally built in 889 AD by Master Dosan. The complex today has numerous buildings and chief among them is the 3000 Buddhas Hall, which is a 3-story tall structure without even using one nail. It is the largest wooden building in Korea. Number 3 comes Gilsangsan Temple. Located on the southern side of Mount Samgaksan in northern Seoul, this temple was only registered in 1995 but offers some great temple stay programs and a beautiful feeling of colorful lanterns each spring. The buildings on the complex were originally part of a restaurant called Daewon-gak, but they were donated to monk Bokchong name after the owner was moved by an essay written by the monk. The only thing the owner wanted after the space became a temple was that the temple would become a space where all who come could forget the pains of the life. It's a beautiful temple and the walk into the forest is quite calming too. Number 4 comes Bolgangsa Temple. Located on the eastern side of Seoul in the Gangnam-gu area, Bolgangsa Temple is easy to access just opposite of Koex Mall and it's often added to itineraries for people staying in that area. The temple is always welcoming to visitors and in the spring, beautiful to behold with cherry blossom flowers and lotus lanterns strung up in the celebration. It was believed to have been built in 749 CE during the region of King Wonsong. Struggles surrounded this temple and the monks that resided there. Number 5 comes Jingwansa Temple, up a clearly marked road from a Hanok village that a very few know about. Sites the beautiful Jingwansa Temple. This is one of the 4 major temples in Seoul. It is only temple in Seoul to serve Suryokje, a Buddhist ceremony to provide food and the Buddhist teachings to spirits and starved demons that wander to land and sea. Number 6 comes Chogyesa Temple. Chogyesa Temple is always one of the most talked about temples during this season and it's where the Lotus Lantern Parade ends, so it's no wonder. This temple is the chief temple of the Chogi order, the largest order of the country and is a great space to learn more about Korean Buddhism. In fact, they have a great temple stay program that both adults and children can take part. It's great and immersive way to learn about Korean culture and the unique aspects of Korean Buddhism. So let's move on to the various events that you can experience at the Lotus Lantern Festival. One comes Orim Matang. as the first event of the festivities, the Orim Matang or Dharma ceremony and cheer rally. This is all about getting people moving and grooving and ready for a good time and a long walk. All of the participants in the parade gathered together at the Dongguk University Stadium in their hanboks and other traditional garb, gathered their lanterns and danced, sing and pray to get into the spirit celebrating Buddha's birthday. Number 2 comes Lantern Parade. In the past, around 3 lakh people have gathered together to witness the beauty that is the Lantern Parade. With over 1 lakh lanterns to see in all the shapes and sizes, from traditional lotus flowers to the long dragon and large elephants and fire-breathing the peacocks, there are some sights to enjoy, and not to mention the beautiful parade where the people are wearing hanbok, the traditional South Korean clothes. Next comes Hwaeyang Hanmalang. After the parade, though some people head home, the participants in the parade will gather together to fill Jonggak Segori, the intersection just outside of Jonggak subway station, and dance for another couple of hours. The dancers on stage will show you the steps so you can jump on too. Last but not the least comes Yeondong Nori. To finish off the entire event, a mini parade heads around the block from Joggyesa Temple down Insadong's main drag and back to the temple to culminate in a final celebration with dancing and music. So that was all for today's video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel.